consumer goods from outside, mainly the import tax. This is the debate. So when you are debating, those people who get goods from outside, one of the reasons we tax them is because they kill our own imports. The shot I am putting on, nyoti tinchajwale ibikurga heru, esati zikurga heru, nkazangera kimu. Esati yangu yenu Uganda, 80%, 90%, in fact, it must be like 80% Uganda. Pamba ya hano, 100% actually. Ejo sati nyoyi njweli. Engoye za abafu, nkazanga. Engoye za heru, nkazanga. Nyonde mere hano. Njasukeze empare yonka tinkatunjire ya hano. So, when we tax the textiles, imported textiles, we are protecting our own textiles here. Like the shirt I am putting on, which is 100% Ugandan. So let us debate that. Let's not mix up. Which taxes are you talking about? It is only, mainly, on the imports of consumer products. Not machinery, not raw materials, but consumer items. You, the workers in the factories, you should be the ones defending this one. If the labor leaders are representing the factories. Now, what I picked from the talk, there are 2 points which I'm going to take up immediately. One point is the markets which we built have been taken over by the parasites. The rich people have taken over the markets and displaced the Banaku who were selling in those areas before we built the markets. That's a big issue, which I directed the Vice President who is here to take up with the Minister of Local Government. This one I heard about before. Obutare Bwabanaku. So this one definitely we shall take it up and investigate it, and we are going to chase those corrupt people who misuse their positions to oppress small people. Omuntu bwabanaku numuserera yuki. Ibyo abanaku mbere abantu abagufumbye entahe barekere ubuntu bwabo bakorera ombutaro. That one is a good point. I thank you very much for raising that one. Now, the other point I picked up was the point about the employers are also not Christians. Nobody else kafiri. But he said that instead of using permanent labor, they use casual labor. Is that correct? They use casual labor. Anyakul. Have you heard that? Had you heard it before? You had heard it? The Karamojong girl will handle it. That one is a good point, because even if I am still getting a low salary, because we are still sorting out the issues of electricity, I should be permanent, not casual, coming today, coming tomorrow. I should be permanent. That one I'm going to insist on. Now, on the tea crisis, first of all, tea is not a high-value crop among the ones I selected for my Sumoro people. And I put it in writing. It is part of the large-scale agriculture, extensive farming. And I had studied it, and if you see my documents, I had pointed out that the global demand of tea is not very big. If you look at the demand of coffee, some years ago was 118 million bags per year, 60 kilogram bags. It is now 160 million. It is going up, coffee. But the global demand of tea is not so big. And the biggest consumers apparently were mainly Pakistan and Egypt. But they got into political problems. So that's why there is this insecurity. But also, on our side, there were some mistakes, which is what Colonel Timmy was talking about. We're not using fertilizers. We were oxoroma. You know, English is a poor language. They don't have enough words. They say have plucking. Call it plucking tea. Ngubakani basoroma kubi haine ebiharba jirweitu. This is the one we are going to address in the cabinet, which Colonel Vitime talked about. We are going to address those our own side here. But the bigger question is that tea, the global demand, you should check it properly. I have it in my booklet. I put all this in writing. I say, please, the global demand of this one is this much, the global is this much. The global demand of tea is not so big. Not like coffee, not like milk, not like fish. That's why I recommended the seven enterprises in writing. Bitu nyewe binkubaza ni bafao. Tubukufao. Ogunabaza buryomu. And minyingi itukuruzo bushera. Many tongues spoil the broth. Huh? Let me see. There's where I put them. I don't see it quickly here. I'm trying to get the. Bring the other one. Go soup! Omnyankolagira wakahandikire karamu tukajunda. Go put. This is a booklet I wrote in 2011. On page 17, I put there, akatabokango mgurusa kiahandikire ira. Nkahereza bano, urukwija muhereza, urukorabaho muhereza. Tubakurufaho. Coffee, global demand, 8 million metric tons coffee. And the value, $324 billion. This was 2011. Tea, chai. Irhanu. 1.2 million metric tons, $17 billion. Muhurira bagenzi bange. Umuguruse byahandikire 2011. Chai global demand esente zayo biliyoni 17 za dola. Omwani akasumyako 324 billion. Cotton, pamba, 50 billion. Fruits, 90 billion. Fish, $102 billion. These are dollars. Milk, amata agenku gambira, 480 billion. Wheat, engano ni na katele kakoto, 221 billion. Vanilla, mwichuka vanilla katuletere bizubu, 45 billion. Bananas, ebitoke, hakiri ebitoke, $120 billion. Byona biri hano mukatabu. Beitu no tubakufwayo. Bari hamasumu. Okay. Katonda jari. Now finally, I'm looking forward to meeting the labor leaders. They are very articulate, but I want to put content in what they are saying. I want to help them know what to say. So my PPS, in the month of June, organized for the labor leaders, and for the leaders of the Rwenzori of this area, I want to meet them also. In June, I want to meet you. Ebyange bigarikiraho mukurukuru na kurukuru rwabakozi ruhanga abakonyere.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for the wise counsel and visionary leadership that you have always shared with us without reservation, without getting tired. We are so grateful as people of Toro that you have even given us an opportunity to meet you on the sidelines so that we can be able to articulate our issues and concerns. And also the workers must be extremely happy that they are going to meet you privately so that they are able to talk about their concerns. Your Excellency, before I invite the chieftaincy of Meadows, let me recognize a few people here. Honorable Crispus Chionga is here with us. The members of the Central Executive Committee of the NRM Party have all attended. Honorable Gabriel Kato, James Tweheyo, and Jacqueline Chatwaire, and Honorable General Semera are all here with us. Public Service, we have Honorable Grace Tuwita Bagaya, Mr. Michael Mugisa, and Ms. Ada Kawakore Mwanga, Engineer Dr. Mbabazi. I would wish to take this opportunity to now invite Major General Igumba George, the Master of Ceremonies for the Chancellery of Awards. Major General Igomba George, the floor is yours. I would wish to inform Your Excellency and the general public that our Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development is on another official engagement in Azerbaijan, and that's why she's not here with us today. But I remember when I raised the members of parliament, I think it was so hurried that they did not see them. About 45 members of parliament have registered their presence, Your Excellency. Can we request you kindly to stand up wherever you are located so that the people get to know that you are here? Members of parliament, comrades, please, I beg that you stand. Here they are, and please a hand of applause for their attendance. They walked and traveled from long time areas. Major Iguma, please.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, High Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Vice Chairman of the National Resistance Movement, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of the Parliament of the Republic of Uganda, Honorable Ministers and Ministers of State here present, their Excellencies and the Ambassadors and High Commissioners accredited to Uganda here present, Honorable Members of Parliament here present, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Toro, their worships, the religious leaders here present, service chiefs, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On this auspicious occasion of celebrating the International Labour Day, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, is pleased to recognize deserving citizens of Uganda and other persons by award of medals of honor. To do the presentation of the 53 of the recipients is me, Major General George Igumba, the Master of Ceremonies for Chancery. Now, therefore, in accordance with Section 3, Part 2 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, has approved the award of medals to 53 persons, among whom 11 are female, during this year's International Labour Day celebrations. The medals are in the categories of the Distinguished Order of the Crescent Crane, Second Class Grand Officer, the Exemplary Service Order, Second Class, the Nalubale Medal, the Royal Triangle Medal, the Gallantry Star Medal, the Meritorious Service Medal, the Personal Sacrifice Medal, the Long Service with Good Conduct Gold, 3 years plus medal, and last but not least, the National Independence 60th Diamond Jubilee Anniversary Medal. The names of the 53 awardees were duly considered by the Presidential Awards Committee, comprising of 9 eminent persons, with Honorable Beatrice Wabudaya as the chairperson and Hajat Zamina Malole as the secretary, under the aegis of the Minister for the Presidency, Honorable Mile Babirie Babaranda. Now, the award of the Distinguished Order of the Crested Crane Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended. The honor of the Distinguished Order of the Crested Crane Grand Officer is awarded to a person who distinguishes him or herself in leadership or service in the public or private sectors as a political leader of a local government, an advocate, doctor, engineer, or accountant, a member of a foreign government who contributes to the development of Uganda. The one awardee who has been duly approved is none other than Honorable Daudi Migereko, a male adult from Jinja District, who was born way back on 26 June 1956 in Wakataka Village, Jinja City, and was the chairman of the Uganda Tourism Board for 2 terms, 2017 to 2023. As chairperson of the board, he directed the formulation of the Uganda Tourism Board Strategic Plan 2020-2021 up to 2024-25, which has endeared Uganda to travelers as the best destination to visit during the past 5 years. During that period, he guided the board in developing a destination brand, Explore Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, which was successfully launched by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda on 21st January 2022. He is an environmental conservationist with forests in Jinja, Ngereka Village, and Mayuge District, whose acreage Your Excellency has pleaded with me to remain silent about. And indeed is a co-founder of Finca Uganda, which is a precursor to the mushrooming circles. Award of the Exemplary Service Order, Second Class Police Medal, pursuant to Section 3.3, Second Schedule Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended. The honor of the Exemplary Service Order Second Class Medal is awarded to a Deputy Inspector General of Police, a former Deputy Inspector General of Police, an Assistant Inspector General of Police, a former Assistant Inspector General of Police, and other police officers of similar rank. The one awardee who has been duly approved is none other than Assistant Inspector General of Police, Prince Godfrey Chiwanuka Goloba, a male adult from Luwero District. Omulangira Godfrey Chiwanuka Goloba enlisted into the National Resistance Army on 30th August 1985 and has risen through the ranks to Brigadier General. He has undergone several military training courses that include, but not limited to, the following: National Defense College, Karen Kenya, Border Security Management course in United Kingdom, Next Generation of African Military Leaders course, Grade 2 Command and Staff course at Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College, Peacekeeping Operations course at Kofi Annan International Training Center, United Nations Peacekeeping Operations African Forces Commanders course, Turin, Italy. Assistant Inspector General of Police Goloba has held several command and staff appointments and is currently on tour of duty from the Uganda People's Defense Forces to the Uganda Police Force under the docket of training as the Director